Many apologies for the longer than normal break. Like I said, I had to take quite a few notes to make sure I was ready for what happened next. But from here... Excuse me a moment, I need to go back a page of my notes. Right, here we go. So from here we need to go talk to the gentleman at the boat. Excuse me, let me through. Goodness. Right, gentlemen at the boat. We wish to use your services. The ferry's bound for South Figaro. Hop aboard. And upon hopping aboard, Sabin and his crew begin to head for South Figaro. Narsh is just a stone's throw away. I'm sorry, heading for Narsh. I wonder if the others arrived safely. I am sure they did. Wow. Yes, sir. Hello. Good to see you. And with that, we are now continuing on to the next and final scenario. Actually, the shortest and probably least meaningful in many ways. But still. Fleeing the Empire's troops, Bannon, Edgar, and Terra ride the rapids towards Narsh. But that going won't be easy. We continue right where they left off, stuck in the rapids. And in combat. Bannon is still in the group and is still in the back row, so thankfully he's well protected. Edgar is doing his best to keep the tools going, and Terra, of course, can either attack or use magic. Unfortunately, we can't change anyone's equipment at the moment. It would be nice, after all. Boosh. And boosh. Got him. Edgar and Bannon gained a level. Alright, it seems we have some more enemies to deal with. Pray! Pray your heart out, Bannon! I'm gonna move up my chair a bit, so sorry about if you heard that. Alright, we're now on the world map. Terra, we're gonna go ahead and optimize. This gives her an iron helm, but we're gonna replace that with a Magus helmet because, you can see, increases her magic attack. Then we're gonna optimize Edgar, who gets to wield a mithril spear. Relic time. You have silver spectacles and jeweled ring, which are both pretty useless for you. Let's be honest here. Friends, poison and darkness. Kinda useless to you. But we'll keep the jeweled ring on for now. Knight's Code, and allows one weapon to be held in both hands. No thank you, because you tend to use tools more than use weapons. Poison and darkness, though, that works for me. More combat! With the weakest enemies in the game! Welcome back to Narsh. However, if you go straight up the middle... You're the Imperial officer from before. Please, I can explain. Get out of here now, or you'll regret it. Let's not be hasty here. I'm King Edgar of Figaro. Liar! 2 of the 5 parts I was waiting for came in, even though they were 2 of the last 3 I ordered. Ha! That happens sometimes. My goodness. And that, my friends, is why I can't stand men. It's like they don't have ears. I'm sorry, this is all my fault. Now you might remember, however, that we have another way into Narsh. The beginning of the game wasn't all that long ago, folks. When Locke first rescued me, we came out of the mines right about here. He fiddled with something. Yes, he told me. Twist the stone like so, and... Ta-da! Aren't I amazing? It was Locke who did it first. Yes, but I remembered what Locke said. Thus, amazing, right? Oh, fine. But the same enemies we fought way back when Terra was alone, so we're not exactly in any threat of danger here. Let's see, I think if I go that way... Yeah, okay. I think I'm supposed to go this way. Incomplete bridge. Guess they're still working on it. Aha! This area is actually pretty simple. Just make sure you follow that shining light. This must be the place. What place? There's a room in here they use to test applicants to the city guard. We should be fine as long as we follow the light. If we make a mistake, lights will surround us, and we'll have to tag this glimmering orange light to proceed. Okay, so you want to hold down the B button so you don't dash, just to make sure you do this right. Just follow the light you saw and you should be fine. It's really easy. Ta-da! And yes, that area should look familiar. That is where we had our group battle, where Locke and the Moogles helped defend Terra from the Narshe guards. However, if you go into here, the place we weren't able to enter before, this is actually the group battle area. It's like a bigger version. I was sort of teasing. The other area wasn't the group battle area. But if you were wondering why the Moogles got to us so quickly, wonder no more. In one of these areas, we'll talk to the Moogles in a bit. Oh, come on. Because we need to get the Rune Blade. The Rune Blade is a sword that draws MP from its wielder to deal criticals. It's very powerful, but not what we're going to equip on Terra. And she's the only one who has MP, so... Kupo Kupo! Oh, Oops! I didn't talk to any of the Moogles, I'm sorry. The Moogles don't say anything terribly interesting, no. They're just kind of like, oh, it's you, you're fine, Kupo! And then you just move on. I forgot that it closed the door behind you. Alright, so our goal is to find the gentleman who helped us last time we were here. But we will also save the game. And go find our returner who happens to be a sympathizer. Bannon! King Edgar! Oh, and Terra too! Arvis, how are things standing in Narshe? Same as always. Town's neutral. Tried to convince him to side with the returners, but it's no use. Of course, maybe with you and the King of Figaro here. How are the townspeople? Everyone's been a little on edge since the Esper was discovered. We believe Terra may be able to help us get the answers to our questions about the Esper. Well, the townspeople are still quite curious about it as well. If we approach them the right way, there's a good chance they'll agree to let her see it. That Esper is either going to save us, or dig us an early grave. The three groups have arrived in Narshe. Now a decisive battle is about to unfold. Yeah, Terra and Edgar's scenario is a little on the short side. And let me move on to the next page of my notes real fast. I understand what you're saying, but you're asking us to spill our blood for you. That's not what we asked. What you ask is the same. Huh. You're absolutely right. Banon? We're asking you to spill your blood. Emperor Gestal is racing to acquire even greater Magitech power. That's the reason he wants the Esper that was discovered here. We allow the Empire to continue amassing weapons of Magitech destruction. History's greatest mistake will be repeated. The War of the Magi. The legendary conflict laid waste to the world? You're saying it could happen again? I had thought humans to be wiser creatures. Edgar! Seven, you're alright. Who have you brought along? I am Cyan, a warrior of the Kingdom of Doma. Wow! Gao! The Empire killed everyone in Doma, down to the last child. I could tell because one of the children was Cyan's. I mean, sorry. Kefka, poisoned them. Barbaric. Elder. But that was because Doma was collaborating with the Returners. As long as we remain neutral, we have nothing to fear from the Empire. Think again. Think again. Locke! The Empire is poised to attack Nosh as we speak. What? Locke, where did you manage to get your hands on some information like that? Celestia was one of the Empire's general. So it is her! I thought she looked familiar. Sir Gao, step aside. The infamous General Celeste. The woman single-handedly responsible for the decimation of Miranda. Stand and meet thy judgment, Imperial Wait! Celeste has promised to join the Returners. She's fighting on our side now. Be that as it may. I promised to protect her. I won't give up a woman I've sworn to protect. Look, you still haven't gotten over that, have you? I was also an Imperial soldier. What? The Empire's evil. That doesn't mean all of its citizens are. I'm gonna have to defer with my brother on this one. The Empire's here! We're under attack! Well, that was sudden. I don't care what you have to do. Just get me that Esper. Kefka, sir, what about the civilians? What about them? Kill them all. But sir, Narshe is a neutral city. Idiot. Read my lips. Mercy is for wimps. There's a reason oppose rhymes with dispose. If they get in your way, kill them. March! I like this translation. It seems the choice has been made for us. Let us get ready for war. Here for the Esper. We moved it up to the cliffs above the valley. Then that's where we'll make our stand. Locke has a complicated past. Don't go fully for him now, thinking he was protecting you out of love back there. Thanks for your concern, but I'm a soldier, not some love-starved twit. So much for my next suggestion. You could just fall in love with me. No? Inappropriate? Terra, who'd have thought we'd meet again like this? You can use magic too, can't you? But it's different from mine. I was raised to be an Imperial Magitech Knight. When I was still very young, I was artificially infused with magic. Is it possible for you to love other people? Are you mocking me? Terra has some complicated questions. Do not think even for a moment that I trust thee. Fine, use your own eyes and see for yourself whose side I'm on. Alright, in the next part of the game, we're going to be setting up 3 groups, so you're going to want to make sure everybody's equipped as you want. That said, Terra! Yeah, my recommendation is to remove everything. I'm going to go ahead and swap out for Locke. I'm going to optimize. Relic. Where's the Genji gloves? I should have Genji gloves. I don't have the Genji gloves, which is super weird. I should have them. I think I messed something up. Yeah, I goofed something up, and I should have Genji gloves, and I don't. And that makes me really mad, because those are really good. Alright, back to Celeste, because I need to change her equipment up. Earring and ribbon, that'll do. Equipment optimized to get the Rune Blade. Silk Robe is going to be better for you. Magus Hat is going to be better for you. Alright, if I can't give you that, check your relics anyway. Sprint Shoes. Gauntlet we'll have to do. Hyper Wrist. Alright. Sniper Eye and Star Pendant. Mithril Glove and Knight's Code. Yeah, that'll do. Knight's Code Fairy Ring. Earring and Black Belt. Works for me. Alright, I'm gonna save. And I'm super mad at myself I don't have Genji gloves. Oh, that rearranges the group to be what it was supposed to be, by the way, when you touch the save point. Save up. Are you ready? Protect the Esper from Kefka. Would you like an explanation? No, thank you. Alright, so here are your parties. I would recommend... Oops. Terra to be there. Locke here. Cyan here. Edgar there. Sabin there. Celeste here. And Gao here. Terra's gonna be in her own party not doing much. Basically, the third party is extraneous, but you have to have somebody in the third party. Cyan and Gao can more than take care of themselves, and this is our going after the boss party. The controls are the same as when you dealt with the Mughals. Here they come! Oh, if it isn't General Celeste, the traitor! Excellent! Now I won't have to hunt you down later. That is a lot of soldiers. Go! Get those vile insects! You're gonna be doing a lot of running around, and your first job... there we go. That's the button I needed. Will be to split your party up in such a way that it makes sure everybody is protected. Alright, let's go a little bit further. Fortunately, I can't protect anywhere else. Yeah, the Kefka laugh is something beautiful in this game, isn't it? Aura Cannon! So this is the first time we really have like a full 4-person party of a party we actually get to choose what to do with, even. Auto crossbow. Of course, we had to sacrifice an entire group to do it. But hey. Of course, they counterattack when they die, which is annoying. Celeste learned Imp! So yeah, she still has magic she can learn. You might notice there is a bit of a flaw in my current strategy of how I've set everybody up. Don't worry, I know about it, I'm aware, and I'll do something about it. Basically, Celeste is going to be on healing duty mostly. Because one, you don't have any other healers, and two, because you want she's not going to need her MP later very much. And you're going to want to use items later on to heal with. She's going to have a different role in the boss fight. Swap over to Locke, because I knew it! I knew that soldier was going to do something sneaky and go a different way. Oh, and it doesn't matter what direction he's facing, Sabin's inputs for his blitz commands are always the same. It's not like Street Fighter. Alright, you, Greenie. Are you going north? Nope. Knew it. Sneaky bastard. I've actually had that guy totally go after Bannon and ruin a fight before. Way back when I was a kid, I remember that happening. Hey, Locke gained a level. Alright. That should take care of that, but now we have the rest of the enemies. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull Locke back a bit and start focusing on getting Cyan and Gao some action. What was it? There was some enemy that had the lightning attack. I think it's Belmodar? Yep, Belmodar has the Mega Volt. That's right, flee, doggy. Alright, so there's enemies coming from both directions. Let's go ahead and cut these off at the pass. Heavy armor. I do believe Magitech armor is weak to electricity, so if you do have a lightning-based attack, you can do. Like with Gao, then you might want to do it. Oh dear. That, I think, cuts your health in half. A counterattack would be nice. If they would ever actually attack. Alright, that's one of the reasons why you want Megavolt, because it's AoE. And there's Sky. That takes care of you. And we are in a bad situation. Thankfully, we have no time because, oh dear. Yeah, that's gonna put him, Cyan in a battle right away. So we are not good. I will have to do something about that soon. Come on, come on, come on, give me time. It didn't give me time. Shoot. I was spamming the button too. Alright, first things first. High potion you. Alright, then I'm gonna use this. I believe he can counter multiple times. No, he cannot. I was wrong. High potion again. And you'll be back to streaming? Cool. Can't wait. Alright. Bushido. If you're wondering why I'm not resurrecting Gao, it's because he would die as soon as I did. What does AoE stand for? Area of Effect. It's a general term used in RPGs to just indicate attacks that hit multiple targets, usually in an area, because it's an MMO term, but it could also just mean I just use it in place of the word multi-target when playing regular RPGs. Alright, that'll do. Pull Cyan back a bit because we have some snaky bastages. I'm trying not to use too many attacks with Celeste because every time she attacks, she uses MP because of the weapon she's wielding. Okay, Cyan, I need you to take your turn. There we go. Whew, close. More Bushido. Gotcha. Alright, now we're stuck in a lot of fights in a row. So if you need to heal, do it in battle. Don't depend on being able to do it outside of battle. And this is why you have a bunch of high potions. Because you're going to pull off this strategy, you're going to need them. Haha! Poison spell. Alright, that should be most of the enemies gone. I think with these last two battles, we might exhaust their pool. Nope, there's still one or two left. Some stragglers. Yep, there he is. Kicking your ass, sir. Oh, there's two of them. Go fig. Uh-oh. They managed to get us in a pincer. Ah, hell. Oh, dear. Ooh, that was close. Whew, okay. I'm alive. Barely. You have a pull to share, you say? Yeah, sure. But, I mean, you know how many votes my polls usually get. So, you might not get too much attention here. Alright, that'll do. Alright, now we're free to move with Locke's group. And we'll go ahead and ambush this guy before he gets to Cyan. I'll vote for that in a sec. Oh, it might not show up for everybody else. I keep forgetting that I have that set. Hold on, and I will post it in a sec. Copy, paste. There we go. Now it should actually show up for folks. So, what do you want Yasuo to stream? I'm gonna stick with... Actually, I don't really have a particular... I don't have a particular... what was the word I'm looking for? Preference. And that was one of the better rages you can use as Gao. Bioblaster. Alright. The rest of them we're going to want to be aggressive with, because there's a lot of them. Goodness. I might just go straight for Kefka now. There's no particular reason why you need to fight them all. I guess I'll fight Hell's Rider! It's a good idea to fight this guy just for the bestiary entry, though I think you can get in a fight with them later. Reverse Polarity! Randomly moves certain people in their formation. That's the end of Hell Rider. Alright, double checking my group. Locke's still in the front row. Good! Then let's take on Kefka himself. Alright, first things first. With Celes, you want to use Runic every bloody time. Keep using Sabin's Blitzes and have Locke steal because Kefka does have some decent items. Keep trying. You'll get it eventually. And yeah, because I had an action queued for Celes, even though she had Runic already used, because I have an action queued, she doesn't get to keep using it. It only lasts until her turn starts. So sometimes you might want to wait. There we go. And just not take her turn. Because that way Runic will stay up. Runic does exactly what you saw it do. When a magic spell is cast on your party, Runic attracts it and makes it hit Celes. However, instead of it dealing damage, Celes absorbs the MP used. I'm gonna high potion Edgar, just to be safe. Don't think you've won. I didn't get to steal the things I wanted to. They were an elixir and a high ether. Useful items. You also obtain a peace ring. I won't forget this. Where's the Esper? Is it alright? That's OP. Keep in mind, it makes it so she can't do anything else, and there are gaps in Runic. Phew, the Esper's safe. It also appears to be alive. Is that even possible? Terra, what is it? No. Terra and the Esper. They're reacting to each other. What? What is this I'm feeling? Huh? What's going on? Please tell me. Who am I? Who? Terra! The Esper! It's responding to her! Terra, get away from that thing! Some strange transformation has taken Terra in communion with the Esper. And off she flies to God only knows where. Are you awake? Where's Terra? She turned into a something and flew off. She looked like... Look, she looked like an Esper. Look, are you okay? Something happened to Terra. There must be some sort of connection between her and that Esper. We need to find her. Witnesses said she began streaking westward, across the sky beyond Figaro. We've gotta hurry. I promised I'd protect her. Look. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. The Empire will be back again for that Esper. And someone needs to protect Bannon. A former Imperial soldier, but still we must help her. Let's split up. Those who aren't searching for Terra will stay here and guard against further attacks. Figaro Castle can shuttle the others to the western province. It shouldn't be hard to track down clues to Cullenheim or Jador as to Terra's whereabouts. So, this is where you get to choose exactly who you want in your party. Remember that party we just did? That fought at Kefka? Yeah, that's the party we're going to do. However, that being said, oopsies, if you want Cyan in your party, he's a very good choice. He's about as strong as any other character you've got. Gao, if you got the right rages, same thing. Very useful. But one of the characters you definitely want is Celeste. The rest are fairly optional. Right now, all the characters you have are good at something. Do thy best. We must save Terra. And you can decide to change your party members if you're not satisfied with your group. You can also talk to Bannon. If Cyan would get out of the way. I heard Terra turn into a ball of light and shot towards the west. Perhaps someone at Figaro Castle can see where she went. Please find Terra. The future of the world rests in her hands. Alright, so we have to go find Terra. However, there's something far more important that we can do right now, and that's loot Narshe. That's right, Narshe is finally open and ripe for the picking. Alright, so first things first, we're going to buy a Mithril Shield for everybody in our party who can equip one, which is literally everybody. Any equipment you want to upgrade, this place has it all. I'm going to probably keep the Silk Robe on Celeste, but we'll get some Iron Armor for Edgar. Oh, I didn't need a Mithril Shield for him. Oopsies. There we go. Narshe is a neutral city. Taking no part in the war, yet we're still not spared from the Empire's aggression. Right, so there's some place we need to go that's important. House on the far right holds the kind of treasures I've collected over the years. Take them before the Empire does. When the box is locked, it won't open though. It's too bad. I think the one had something good inside. So yeah. he specifically tells us that there is treasure in that house up there, and we need to get to it, and we're free to it. All you have to do is walk there. Well, guess what? That's easy enough to do. And this is very important treasure that you definitely want to have. So, here we go. Only the chest in the back corner is locked. I wonder if there's a way to open it. Reflect ring. Thief's bracer. Hyper wrist. Locked. Thief's knife. Earring. And 5,000 gil. Yep, lots of really good relics. We're probably going to want the Thief's bracer because in a bracer inhabited by the spirit of the thief increases success rate of steal command. What it doesn't tell you is it actually doubles it. That's right, you have double the chance of stealing when you wield that Thief's bracer. Second, Peace ring prevents berserk and confusion. Reflect ring, cast reflect on the wearer. I'm going to keep the gauntlet for now. Get rid of the Knight's Code and equip you with a Peace ring. Go ahead and equip you with another earring. I'm going to keep the ribbon on you. Actually, instead of Poison Darkness, which I don't care too much about, I'm going to give you the black belt, so you can attack things. Alright, that should do it. Next, we just want to make sure to double check the shops in case they have anything interesting. Maybe talk to some folks. Magic's real, I tell ya! Oopsies. Alright, here's where you can get your items if you need any. We don't. Especially now that we have a dedicated healer. Well, again, Figaro Castle can burrow all the way to the sand all the way west of Cullenheim? That's incredible. Relic shop? Fairy ring, mithril glove, Knight's Code. Barrier ring? You can buy if you don't want, since you won't have one by now. I'm kicking myself about missing the Genji glove. I'm wondering if I can go back and get it. And here's all the weapons you could ask for. Except for a chain flail and a moonring blade. Interesting fact, the chain flail and moonring blade are weapons specifically meant for the back row. We actually saw them with the Moogles. So I'm going to go ahead and get the chain flail and moonring blade, and what we're going to do is we're going to move Celeste and Locke to the back row and equip them with them. Now it's not quite as powerful as the air knife. In fact, I think the gauntlet relic doesn't work. Let me double check. Yeah, the gauntlet relic doesn't work with this. So we're going to take the gauntlet relic off and get the hyper wrist instead. That'll give him a mithril shield, which is still good. Oh, right. Downside of the chain flail. She won't be able to use runic. So I'm going to keep the chain flail on her because random encounters, runic isn't important. Runic is almost always only important for boss fights. However, I'm going to do my best to remember during boss fights to put a sword that can use runic with on. Tita Pro, I appreciate what you're trying to say, dude. But please don't point out how many viewers there are. That's a huge Twitch faux pas. And I've asked you before not to do it and not make a big deal of it. So could you just not do that from now on, please? I know you're not trying to be rude, but it is rude anyway. So please don't. That said, lurkers don't like being called out also. I think that we are done for the day. So, I'm actually going to check something offline. I'm going to check if I can get the Genji glove. Even though things have passed, I don't know if the Returner's Hideout is still available. Or if it's even possible to get to. But I'll look it up to see if I can. That said, I'm done for the day. So my name is Lamar Haven, and I stream Monday through Friday starting at 10 a.m. PST, that is 1 p.m. Eastern. Tuesdays, Thursdays, I stream what you've seen here, Final Fantasy VI Advance. My favorite Final Fantasy of all time. God, I love this game. There's not much else to say, really. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I stream Earthbound. At this point, blind. There's only one thing I know about the game, and that's the very last fight. So everything between now and then is going to be a new experience for me. I'm going to enjoy the hell out of it, and I hope you will too. That said, Final Fantasy VI gets cross-posted to my YouTube. On YouTube, you can find a YouTube-specific series. Oh, also, follow the link on screen or link below the stream to my YouTube channel. On YouTube, I have a YouTube-specific series, that is Bioshock 2. Join the Big Daddy Delta as we search for our missing little sister in the ruins of Rapture. That's it! I am done for the day, so thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you folks next time.